think this will materialize, and do you think that the Biafrans, they really, allude to this, on to the fact that they want their own freedom? Do you think that they want to, really negotiate Nnamdi Kanu's freedom for 2027 gain?
I know that Biafra is not negotiable. It was federal government that has been, begging or asking Nnamdi Kanu for, to reach for a truce. And if anybody is telling you that Samuel Ekpa is saying that federal government will use that as a stepping stone to, get votes, huge votes from southeastern Nigeria, it's not true. It's not true, because the negotiation, everybody will see what will play out. It is the government that has been advancing towards that issue of reaching a truce or having dialogue with Nnamdi Kanu. And even as they are going to dialogue, it's not going to end Tinubu any vote in the southeastern Nigeria. Southeast in the past was largely PDP, and the southeast currently, as I'm talking to you, is 99.9% obedient Labour. They are for good governance. They don't vote as a result of intimidation. They are not voting as a result of somebody that is telling lies at the age of 90. All these old men, old politicians in Nigeria lying and making themselves God over us, over people. No, you can't make yourself a God over the Igbos. The Igbos are people I know that always stand on the angle of resilience. They suffer for themselves. They do whatever they do for what? For clarity, basis of clarity, based on clarity. Yeah, they don't do anything because they want to please anybody or they want to please man or to go down before intimidation. No, intimidation is what Southeasterners have most in their lives. Nothing like that. What is playing out is that it was the legal counsel of Nnamdi Kanu that's prevailing on Nnamdi Kanu to agree on that kind of negotiation federal government is asking him for. And let me tell you, whether negotiating or not negotiating, Biafra is impregnable. This country called Biafra has come to stay. Many years ago, before Juku, many years ago, before Rafu was Like, many years ago, in fact, the agitation is older than anybody in Igbo man. The first people that started it were Sierra Leonean Igbos. They were Igbos, but after the era of slave trade, we are Wilberforce, Booker T. Washington, Abraham Lincoln, after totally, outrightly extricated the slaves in America, many were deported back to West Indies, back to Africa, and these Igbos that were deported back to Africa, they settled in Freetown, Sierra Leone, and most of them, they started the agitation for Biafra because they could see that Igbo is not a small nation. They have even seen that Britain themselves are not much better than the Igbos then. That's why you have somebody like James Bialy and the rest of them that agitated for Ebo. Our name in those days, Hebo, Ibo, Ebo, then Igbo. See, this is what we are called today, Igbos. Originally, we are not pronouncing it that way. The way they pronounced Igbos now was not exactly what they pronounced in those days. And there are people that agitated for that. So if anybody is saying that Tinubu is doing so that Biafra will be no more. No, we are not Yoruba. We're Igbo. Yoruba is for Dudua. They should know how to take the business of their own agitation for. Igbo man is agitating for his own. So Tinubu is not the person that is going to end Biafra by telling Nnamdi Kanu for a negotiation. They want to reach a truce so that there will be no escalation of war. That truce, that agreement or negotiation is working towards peace. Doesn't mean it's going to end Biafra. Frankly, I'm speaking to everybody. Biafra is not going to end. Anybody that is talking or thinking from the angle of cowardice, maybe Nnamdi Kanu is falling now, he's a coward, blah, 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 does he want to die? It's a lie. Is it easy to sit one place for 7 months after abduction? The way they brought him from Nairobi indicated that the man is still a hero today. Nnamdi Kanu is a hero tomorrow, and they will remain our hero.
Okay.
Getting vote for what? I told you Southeasterners are not going to vote for Tinubu. Okay, if Tinubu releases Nnamdikanu, I know Igbos. They're not going to vote for him. It is their right to agitate for Biafra. If you intimidate them into voting for it, it means they don't know what you are doing.
They will stand. They need to stand on their ground.
I'm on their ground now. Release somebody that is free. You kidnap him from Nairobi. Why must we vote for you as a result of luring us into negotiating Biafra? Is Biafra negotiable?
Because they might want to say that okay, he has to sign. He has to canvass for
under Durex. If he points gun at me and say, let me climb this, I will climb and come back. That is under Durex. Somebody negotiating on gunpoint. Is it bad thing? Nnamdikanu was not the only person that was, forced under Durex to do certain things. There are many people like that. So if you force somebody on Durex, does it mean that that person is a coward? After that, let me tell you, even if they give him money, even if whatever they give him, or that money is from Biafraland, I will never ever say Nnamdikanu collected bribe. The money is from our land. The money they used to build residence, worth billions of naira for Chetima in Abuja, is Chetima from Igbo land. That resource is the oil, the black gold they are drilling from Biafraland. Is it from Borno State? So if they're giving Nnamdi billions, I would like it. Nnamdi should collect it. If they give me 10 billion, I will collect it. It's our money. So what I'm trying to say is that we are not fighting out of our chairs to commit us, to subjugate us. Because we are not what? Cowards. We the Igbos. We repeat it on and on that we are the most resilient race on the continent of Africa, if not all over the world. So negotiating with Nnamdikanu does not mean gaining vote from Southeast. It cannot. Nobody, absolutely nobody in the Southeastern Nigeria will cast vote for Tinubu, for APC, no.
But some will say, what have Kanu done to the go? Because you look at somebody like Badejo, and Gumi, these guys are working freely, even Igbo. I see these guys, they were agitating for their own self-freedom and for their own right. But in Nnamdikanu, they don't. I don't understand why people. It's so annoying that you see, we've seen celebrities like just recently, just Abdul Karim sang as regards his freedom. We've seen pastors come out to say that these guys should be let off the hook. What do you think he has really done for him to deserve this? Is it because an Igbo man?
Nnamdikanu is not under any hook. No hook is holding him. When you say somebody should left off the hook, it means let him go. Somebody should let at least be they should let him go or off the cage because they are holding him captives. This is somebody that was abducted. Kanu was not in prison. Kanu was kidnapped by federal government. Kanu is a hostage. Federal government is a captive to Kanu. So when you say that Bodijo, other people like Igbo, they were set free, I'm trying to tell you that Igbo man, Igbo nation, Biafra is an enemy to Nigeria. We are their enemy. They don't like us. Anybody that find himself at that as rock is coming to subjugate, to oppress, to exploit, to persecute Igbo man. That is what is happening presently. Bodijo Metiala, patronage or chairman or president, who the hell is he? Where is he from? Is he from Ogoniland, where the oil is coming? Is he from Ikwere land, where the oil is coming? Is he from Anambra State, where we have gas? Oil is there too. What is it? Where is he from? So that will tell you the kind of level of aggression Nigerian state is expressing against Igbo man. The level of slavery they even envisaged after the war that will be what's taking place against Igbo man. They hold us, ransom, and we are doing our best to resist them. The resistance work is what Samunapa is perfectly doing. So what I'm trying to say is this: Igbo might go free, Badicho might go free. If Nnamdikanu comes out, his freedom, his fourth is gonna be more impacting. Impacting is going to impact everybody because Nigeria will be chopped. That Biafra that is scary, scaring everybody. We have gotten it. Willy, Nelly.
Money taxation, and at the same time, do you think that the army now, the killings in all these checkpoints, we at least reduce a little bit?
Now, if you see, the checkpoints in Biafraland have caused more evil, worse evil than good. There's no anything good that come out from those checkpoints in Biafraland than extraction. Even he made Nigerian armed forces, both police, army, navy, air force, to be paying bribe for them to be located into Biafraland so that they be at checkpoint. So Nigerian armed forces have used Biafran land, Biafran people, Biafran agitation as money making machine to themselves. And if you watch, most of the killing of unknown gunmen is on the checkpoint. Most of the shootout, killing people anyhow, by Nigerian army is on the gun point. On the checkpoint. I don't see what they're checkmating. I don't know what they're pointing in Biafra land. They're making people to be in more hardship. Threatening people. You carry tanks, carry armored car, carry warjet on the air. When the place is supposed to check points in the north, you are not doing it. You enter another nation checkpointing. Now, our God able giving Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, Odogwu have given order that all those checkpoints should be removed from Biafraland. And the Road Safety Commission, who are in charge of roads in Nigeria, have called the men out from checkpoint, which is the right thing they're supposed to do, because order have given by the Prime Minister of Biafra that they don't want Biafra, Nigeria presence in all our roads as a checkpoint. They have to comply because now it's a nation to nation. And removing Nigerian checkpoints from Biafra land will show you that these people acknowledge the order some Ekpa have given. Nigeria have realizing that really Biafra is a nation or becoming a nation now. And what they did is the best thing they have to do in the sight of God and the presence of human being, so that there will be peace in that part of the world, Biafra. So I thank God for giving Federal Road Safety Commission of Nigeria that courage, that faith to accept to withdraw Nigerian men out of Biafra route. And then that one, we minimize accidents, we minimize hold up, we minimize embarrassment, we minimize waste of life in Biafra now. It's very good step they have taken, and God will bless them for that. And I pray that that God will continue giving someone the right word to give out, and people will obey as they obey this one now. Now look at it. The people that were killed in Aba on May 30th were on checkpoints. Had there been that checkpoint is not there, the people have not come out and see where they go and station. Had there been that checkpoint is not there. Now, they removed those checkpoints on 4 states in Biafra land. It remained other states to remove those checkpoints. And if they remove the checkpoints, then Biafran Eastern Security Network we checkmate those who are coming to cause mayhem. Now we will know whether it's Nigeria causing mayhem to us Biafrans or Biafran causing mayhem to themselves. Now we will know the truth. But let Nigerian army evacuate now. And this is another number one step for for Nigerian army to evacuate from Biafraland. And they are evacuating now gradually. And I pray that God will help them to evacuate finally, peacefully. Now, these people that will leave checkpoint, they're living peacefully now. Nobody will embarrass them. They never embarrass anybody. So we will continue from barrack to barrack. Police barrack, Navy barrack, Air Force barrack, Yellow Fever barrack, Last Man barrack, Civil Defense barrack in Biafra land. So it will be. All of them will move out peacefully. So that Nigeria will not lose life, Biafra will not lose life. So there will be peace for both nations, especially in Jesus' name. So there's nothing bad in it. But some are giving order, and the order is carried out. It's not a sin. God will bless Nigeria, bless Federal Safety Commission, preserve Biafra, bless Biafra, and let there be peace between Biafra and Nigeria, and for us to have good diplomatic relationship, and socially be in Jesus' name.